Welcome to cozy season. Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is NK and today we are doing a cozy fall vlog. Whatever you're doing right now, make sure that you have something comfy on. Put on some PJs, get a sweater, a blanket, a warm beverage, a little snack. We're talking all things cozy in this vlog. Everything amazing happens in fall. Also, happy Libra season for everyone who is a Libra like myself. And I'm very excited to take you guys through everything I've already done so far. I'm just gonna stop yapping. We're gonna go back in time, everything we've done to prep for fall so far. We are current. You guys are all caught up with the things I've been doing for fall. We've been slaying on our bucket list. I'm so proud. We have so much more to do, of course. It is now time to get out in New York City, go have some cozy fall fun. Step one is wearing your cutest, coziest sweater. And I'm so happy that it is sweater season again. Sweaters are My favorite things to wear, also boots. We're rocking the brown suede, the best season of the year. Heard about this on TikTok. They're known for making fun lattes. You can get a ghost on any of your lattes, which I think is so festive. I got a pumpkin spice matcha latte, so we're gonna try it. I'm in our Gozy bookstore. I used to live 6 blocks away, so I'm very happy that I'm back actually browsing in detail. And this is a collection of a lot of rare books from all over the world, from so many different centuries, genres. There's mostly classics in here though. After browsing, these books are so beautiful, so well maintained, from the binding to the actual pages themselves. This one even has like a gold rim to it. A lot of these books are quite expensive. This one, guess how much? 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It is $200. But honestly, given the rarity of these books, it totally makes sense that they're pricey. Right now, this is the French section. There's an American section, Scottish. There's poetry books, children's books. I love it here. It's been really fun to just hang out here for a little bit and browse. Also, this is probably like the coziest bookstore I've ever seen. It's gorgeous and it just feels like a fall night, like very dimly lit, beautiful, just stunning. Let's head out. Little spooky. Little spooky. I haven't been to this place in so long, and this was not on the list, but I couldn't resist. Anthropologie honestly has the best candles. I mean, I love TJ Maxx candles, but something about Anthropologie. This anthro is so pretty. Oh my god. I see foul things. I shouldn't have come in here, honestly. Oh. Are you kidding me right now? This is so cute. Oh, it's 30% off. 30% off. You shouldn't be telling me this. Wait, this is so cute. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at this. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I want everything. Oh my god, they're so cute. They're so cute. Okay. I have this. Where's my N? I have the N of that. You guys, this is so dangerous. This is very, very, very dangerous right now. Stop. These are so cute. I've been wanting these, honestly. I'm gonna have to get one. Okay, we need to leave now. I love fall. Bookstore in particular is making me very happy because I'm around so many genres that I love and so many titles I've read and I've loved. And it has the most cozy feel in a different way from the one we were just at. But guys, I'm so happy. I literally just want to read every single book ever. My kind of bookstore. I have not read Sarah J. Maas, but I've heard a lot of good things. We're in Barnes & Noble. This is not the really big one. Well, this is the big one, but it's not the huge one in Union Square. I just finished A Butcher and Blackbird, you guys. Where do I even start? I am Sloan in a very specific font, okay? If you've read this book, you already know her character, but essentially she feels very out of place in a lot of her life. She has been through a lot of situations where she feels like the only one going through something, and I can completely align with that. There were parts about her background and the people who she has in her life honestly made me tear up because I've felt that way in so many aspects of my life. You guys saw throughout this book, I am literally giggling, kicking my feet, screaming. He's got a big life, Lark. Lots of friends. He's got another restaurant that's almost ready to open. He's got his brothers. I don't know if what I have to offer compares to all that. That really hit me. And then don't even get me started about Rowan. Rowan is the perfect male main character. He kept me very entertained. I was on the edge of my seat. There was an evening where I was reading and I could not put the book down. It was past midnight and I was like, I need to go to sleep, but it just kept me very engaged the entire time. And he's such a sweetheart at his core, but he's also dangerous. If you know, you know. And even the really dark, scary parts of the book, although I'm not used to reading stuff like that, somehow, some way, it didn't feel so overwhelming. And I was told that this is a starter book in terms of the darkness and some of the more grotesque things that can be written about. So maybe this is where my sweet spot is in terms of the level of dark romance. All of that said, I'm gonna give this book a 4.75. This is my first dark romance. So I think it's important for me to read another one to compare how I enjoy it to something else, but I really loved it. We are back in the apartment. Now it is time for the home portion of this vlog. Arguably, it's just as important as everything I did outside of the apartment. We are going to get our space all warm and cozy and festive and seasonal for fall. As you guys saw, I did a lot of fall decor shopping, a lot more than I thought I was gonna do, honestly, but you know, that just happens. How fun would it be to put it all up together? We didn't even address what we're wearing. This is a two-piece pajama set. So cute, so festive. We also have our ambiance in the back. I love it. Burning our new candle that we got at Anthropology together. It smells divine. Let's start getting the space all fall inspired. Okay, let's do it. A little intermission from our fall decor to talk about our September journal. If you're new here, I do a journal spread for each month. So here we are updating September. So this is everything I've completed in September, and I'm really happy with how this is progressing. Our most proud moment, our savings jar, our 10K steps challenge, and our fall bucket list are coming along so well. Now it is time for our scrapbook. I do a monthly scrapbook dump where I grab 16 photos for each month to really highlight everything I did in that given month, and this has helped me really savor all the memories. We're back in another outfit, and I thought it would be really fun to take you guys through some of my favorite songs that I like to listen to during the fall season. Yes, I would listen to these songs no matter what season it is. However, something about fall makes me really lean into these songs. And then also a lot of the new releases that have come out in the last few weeks, month, that I've been listening to. So let's start there. Swag and Swag 2. Justin Bieber killed it. He did his big one. I'm a believer. I grew up alongside him. We were both born in 94. I'm more partial to Swag 2. I think that Swag 2 has an overall stronger feel to the album. There's so many amazing songs, but I Think You're Special featuring Thames is so amazing. I will never forget where I was when I was listening to that song for the first time. Speed Demon, Love Song. Oh, Love Song is beautiful. Next up, Miss Sabrina Carpenter. She is popping off. She's honestly also doing her big one. She just came out with Man's Best Friend. Okay, not just came out. She came out with it a month ago. I really enjoy the album. However, I will say that Short and Sweet is a better album. Taste, Good Graces, Sharpest Tool, Bedchem, Juno, of course. Such incredible, witty lyrics. I've been listening to it nonstop. On Man's Best Friend, I do have a few favorites. Nobody's Son, Go-Go Juice, House Tour, When Did You Get Hot. Really fun and catchy, which is her whole persona, her whole vibe. Next up, I've been listening to a lot of Shaboozey. I actually got to go to a free Shaboozey concert 2 weeks ago, which was so much fun. It was here in New York City at Terminal 5. It falls into country. Growing up, I realized that country has always had this negative stereotype to it and negative connotation, but let's not forget where country truly stems from. I love that there are artists like Shaboozey and Beyonce, for example, who have specifically country albums that are putting out work to really represent people of color. I've been listening to a lot of Jonas Brothers, Greetings from Your Hometown, which came out in August. Fun fact, my favorite song ever by the Jonas Brothers is Year 3000. It's so good. Okay, and then direct second is When You Look Me in the Eyes. I will literally always cry when I listen to that song. Specific song on Greetings from Your Hometown that I've been listening to nonstop is Tables. Man I Need by Olivia Dean. We've heard it all over TikTok. She is an incredible vocalist, and I'm so happy that TikTok blew her up and I discovered her through there, and I cannot stop listening to that song. It makes me feel like I'm in a rom-com. I Think I Like You Better When You're Gone by Renee Rapp. This is also taken over TikTok. I'll be the first to say, I actually didn't know that she sang. The only time I knew who she was from the show Sex Lives of College Girls. I didn't know her outside of that. Her raw voice is the voice of an angel. Ariana Grande, obviously, Sweetener. It's my favorite album. It is just everything. I've been listening to a lot of Odessa. I have such a long-standing history with Odessa. I've seen them now live 3 times. There was a time where I thought that they were breaking up as a band, so I made it a point to go see them, but apparently they're not breaking up. I don't know, but Higher Ground, one of my all-time favorite songs. I Fear I Can Go All Day. I know a lot of people are Taylor Swift's die-hard fans. I cannot say I'm one of them. I respect her as an artist and a musician. She's talented, you can't say she's not, but I've never fully gravitated to any specific album over her whole career. However, her Midnights album is very good, and I have listened to that entire album front to back. Maroon, Bejeweled, Sweet Nothing are my favorite songs on that album, and that album really does make me feel very fall. There's also playlists on Spotify if you just type in fall, and then Spotify will create a mix based on your listening preferences and the genres you like. So literally just type that in. I love listening to music and podcasts when I'm walking outside. Now that it is getting a little cooler, I cannot wait for crisp fall morning walks. Like, I'm itching. I'm literally itching to do a crisp fall morning walk. It actually has been pretty warm still in New York. I think New York is getting a delayed fall in terms of weather. It's definitely still fall. It's absolutely fall. We are in fall, but weather-wise, we haven't really caught up. So I'm waiting for the temperature to go down a little bit, but we are going to be doing our morning walks. Have my headphones on, have my Q matching set, let the crisp fall air hit my skin. Serotonin, all right? Serotonin. Anyways, I will put in the description all of the fall songs, the playlists that I referenced. If you need more music inspiration, go over there. Make sure to save it on Spotify so that you get it put into your playlist. I thought it would be fun to take you guys through some fall mood boarding. You guys already know Pinterest is one of my favorite things to go on and browse for inspiration, but also, especially season after season, I do strive to make a visual representation of what I want in my fall, the types of activities, the types of moments that I want to create for myself during this season. This is such a fun activity to do by yourself. I love making my space very cozy and just spending a few hours pinning. It is so wholesome. It is so good for the soul. I highly recommend you do this activity. I honestly had so much fun making this, which is why I wanted to share this process with you. If you're familiar with Pinterest, and even if you're not so familiar, it's really easy to just go on Pinterest and make your own mood board. On Pinterest, you can create different boards. So this is my fall mood board on Pinterest. I like to start by just searching fall, autumn inspired pins on Pinterest. You just go to the search bar and type that in, and it will populate so many really cute, cozy, and fun pins that you can draw inspiration from. And here is the finished product of my fall mood board. I think it turned out so amazing. This is something I want to look at very often to see what manifests this fall. My space has never been this cozy. I wanted to take you guys through a little bit of my reading journal. Since I created my reading journal, I have finished 2 books, which I'm very, very proud of. So we are on track to finishing 3 books by the end of September. That is still very much the goal. I need to get through this TBR before I add new ones. The quotes that made me feel: you have never been unlovable. You were just waiting for someone who will love you for who you are, not for who they want you to be. And I can do that if you let me. I did not give Beartown or Butcher and Blackbird a 5-star. Both of them were amazing books, but neither of them got a 5-star for me. Maybe I am being a little strict on my ratings, but because I'm reading a lot more, I want to be more discerning with my 5 stars, essentially. That's pretty much it for our reading journal. I guess for thriller, we can write our next book, which is The Housemaid. I feel like this has been such a build-up. I've had the book for 2 weeks now. Just haven't read it yet, but today's the day. Today is the day that we crack open The Housemaid. Our reading journal, she's thick. The only reason why she's thick is because I have a lot of stickers in here, but she's so cute. Also, I just got a new coloring book, which is so exciting because the ones who know, I love coloring so much. I colored a lot this summer. I did watercolor, and then I also just did regular coloring with markers and crayons. And I thought, how fun would it be to have a coloring day together? So we're gonna tap into this, either the next vlog or the vlog after that. I'm not sure, but this is something that makes me really happy that I found a autumn inspired coloring book. you.